Hi guys, it's Sarah here today with Grassroots Evolution. Today's January 4th and I'm here to bring you a message for Spirit using the postcards from Spirit Oracle. I just want to find out, what's one thing that Spirit would have us know for the month of January. I may do another postcard kind of closer to the end of the month as well, but just take what resonates for you. If you don't feel like necessarily this is for you, go about your day. But at the end of the day, it's up to you and your grassroots evolution, right? The steps you take, the decisions you make on how you see, kind of see what you want to happen in your world, right? The fulfillment that you would like to see brought into fruition. How do you go about integrating whatever this guidance is, all right? So thank you so much for watching, guys, and if you're new to my channel, please feel free at the end, if you'd like to see more of this kind of thing, to hit subscribe, and definitely I invite you to check out my channel. There's a lot of different content there. Okay, so I'm going to take a moment here to ask Archangel Michael to guard and bless and protect this reading, as well as any of you who would ask for it, and guide us through this, as well as I'm going to ask to be used as a clear channel for any of the messages that come through, hopefully to reach as many of you as possible, so it's far reaching. And I'm also going to ask my team of light to join me. And I always say this, I'm going to say it again, but at any point, guys, if you want your angels or your guides in your life, all you need to do is ask, okay? So I'm feeling like January 2019, 2018 for a lot of us was a difficult year. Coming off of that and really time to step in, if you're still working through some of the energies that 2018 was asking us to release, now is a really good time to kind of come back to yourself, okay? Come back to you and come back to where you need to go. So this is going to be a message from Spirit. And again, these postcards are by Colette Baron-reid, so if you're interested in purchasing them, they're the postcards from Spirit Oracle, and it's by Colette Baron-reid, so you can find them. So let's find out what Spirit has for anyone watching this for the month of January 2019. Thank you. So keep an open mind and an open heart while I read this, guys, okay? So we have here... If you can see, I apologize for the glare, but there's a little angel here just sitting amongst the wildflowers, taking some quiet contemplation, seeing the beauty in the world. And these flowers are wide open. And the message on the bottom of the postcard is be fearless, okay? So definitely new month, new year. Be fearless in the pursuits of what will make you happy and your fulfillment, okay? So let's see what Spirit's got to say. Dearest you, on Earth, humans learn about life by telling stories and creating new ones based on shared experiences. Eventually, after repeating one enough, it becomes your main story that you use to define yourself in the world. So, to get the answers you seek, you must get vulnerable and hear your story when you tell it. Ask, why do you tell it? Is it really true? What else can be true? Can you see the truth that Spirit is in all things? Do you see how other stories overlap and intertwine? Spirit loves stories, for they are like blueprints for co-creation. So tell the one you know to be true about you. A story of courage, gratitude, and honesty. Tell an empowered story about well-being, wisdom, and grace. You will experience your world according to the story you tell about it, so make sure they're stories you're proud of. Genuine, loving fan club. And this is really, really true. And I'm hearing a victim mentality, okay, but take what resonates. But if we come to the world with this idea of lack mentality or victim mentality, and we're telling stories where we've been wronged, or we're telling stories about ourselves and limiting our own value, okay, things like that, if we're telling stories where we've been hurt, it's time to flip that. If we're telling stories where we see ourselves as powerless, time to flip that. Spirit wants you to know that it's up to you as well. Okay, you're a co-creator and you have just as much ability to change the story that you're telling yourself and feeding yourself in your head. Because our grassroots evolution, guys, it starts here. It starts within our own heart and it's going to emanate outward. So if we want people to treat us with value and treat us with respect, we need to tell those stories about ourselves first and write new ones. Okay, if in the past we feel like those stories are no longer for us, 2019 is a new year. Let's write some new stories, okay? I'm being guided to pull also the top of the deck because it is a unicorn. And I'm wanting to say this just looking at it here, but as we change our narrative about ourselves, as we change our narrative about what we see possible for ourselves, we really open up the doors for new freedom to come in and rise above, okay? So, the unicorn, you are magic, and absolutely, your thoughts are magnetic. Your brain is so powerful. You know, that old idea of if negativity is creeping in, take 3 things to make it better, okay? 3 things to bring happiness and joy and fulfillment. Think 3 things that are great. If you're having trouble seeing the good in yourself or in others, take that moment to really connect with yourself. Ask yourself, why am I feeling like this? And really acknowledge open-heartedly the feelings that you have. Give yourself a big old hug and say, you know what, it's okay that that happened the way that it did. And allow yourself to move on from that, even by just acknowledging your own self, that whatever stories you're telling, I challenge you to see them differently. Okay? That's just my message. So let's see what this unicorn, you are magic. Be fearless and remember you're magic, okay? Dear you, there is only one you, and you have a unique plan in the universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge you to be authentic, and that means you have to be fully yourself and let go of being what you think others may want. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. Being yourself is a powerful statement and will only lead you to success and ultimately happiness. Don't compare yourself to other people. Want what you have. Choose what your heart wants. And know that your purpose is yours alone. No one else can claim your magic nor take it away, guys. When you place authenticity and originality high in your list of priorities and give them a prominent place in your awareness, extraordinary things happen. Your life is a beautiful one. Love and always, forever. So if you've been, this is just Spirit reminding us for January, if we've been telling stories about ourselves and even to ourselves that limit our beliefs on how awesome we are and how wonderful our world can be, stop that, okay? I'm also going to bring in a message quickly from the Angels, Healing with the Angels Oracle by Doreen Virtue. And I'm going to ask one message, Spirit, for anyone who's resonated, or even this could be a separate one, okay? Just one message on how to integrate these postcards, please. Thank you. Balance. Bringing balance into your world, the yin and the yang. Balance in your own hearts, balance in your own minds. Once we can take and rethink these narratives that we've been telling ourselves, balance. Because when we tell stories of our hurt, okay, just not a situation, or if we're telling stories about how great things used to be, but we're not seeing the beautiful in front of us, things are out of balance. So really take your time, find some balance, and I'm seeing the bottom of the deck is divine guidance. Listen to your guides, listen to, the messages that you may be receiving, and know here, this is a heart, okay, but your desires and your hopes and your wishes, they are right there for you, okay? And trust is also the last one. So having trust and faith in yourself and your ability to change and transform your life, having trust and faith in your guides and your angels, if this is resonating for you, and I'm hearing find the ways to bring balance, okay? That's the one message I have. So I am going to end this, guys, with a little bit of breath work for you guys, kind of semi-guided little meditation. And let's just take a deep breath in. So here's what we'll do. Take your shoes off. If you have a crystal or something that you want to bring in, you can pause me and go grab it, bring a tea, whatever it is. We're going to take 3 deep breaths in. And as we do this, I want you guys to breathe in love and light. You can breathe it in through your mouth. You can imagine it coming through your crown space. But as we do this, open your hands up and really allow the universal energy, receive it wholeheartedly. As we bring it in, I want you to pull it into wherever in your body feels like it needs that love and light. If nowhere else, bring it into your heart space so that we can start loving ourselves and healing. As we breathe out, I want you to breathe out anything negative or inauthentic or anything that's keeping you from finding this balance and trust within yourself. Okay? So let's get started, guys. Deep breath in. Hold it here. And release anything negative or inauthentic. Again. Pay attention to the colors you may see when you close your eyes. I'm seeing red right now. This could be really root chakra, rooting yourself in your own inner knowing. Hold it here for another minute if you can, guys. Breathe out anything stopping you from finding that balance. One more time. Breathing in love and light. Hold it here.